One of the most important things that I ever did in my life was learn how to be kind to myself. I used to struggle very deeply with my mental health and my low self-worth. And this led to me damaging and doing a lot of harm to myself and a lot of the people who meant a lot to me around me. I was reckless for a very long time, but when I became a father, I knew something had to change. Today we're diving deep into something that really hits home for a lot of men and dads, and that's low self-worth. So if you're feeling low about your self-worth or you're just struggling to find your worth overall, this video is for you. First things first, let's talk about why you might be feeling this way. As men and dads, we carry so much on our shoulders. There's so many people trying to tell us who we are, who we should be, and what we should be doing. And it's very easy to fall short of other people's expectations. So when we do fall short of other people's expectations, we can feel very low about ourselves. A man often finds his self-worth in where he belongs in society and what value he brings to society. But when the voices of society are in your head and telling you why you're not good enough, it's very easy to believe them. Now let me affirm to you, your self-worth has nothing to do with what anybody else has to say about you. In fact, it has nothing to do with anything external to you at all. It's not defined by your job, it's not defined by your income, it's not defined by how big your muscles are, it's not defined by how many women you got. It's all about who you are as a person and most importantly, how you feel about yourself as a person. True high-value self-worth comes from within. It is rooted in self-acceptance, self-love, and your true intrinsic value. What is your true intrinsic value? Your true intrinsic value is knowing that you were born into this world already good enough, already worthy. And since that day, nothing has changed except the voices that we let into our head. I know it's going to take a lot of practice, but when you truly start believing in yourself every single day, truly believing it, truly knowing it, not just thinking it, this is when your life is going to start to change. When you believe in yourself and accept yourself without any outside interference, you cultivate a strong foundation that no outside forces can shake. There are already thousands of people out there giving you reasons as to why you're not good enough. You do not need to give yourself any more reasons to add to that list. Because in the end, the loudest voice in our head is that of our own. And when we finally are able to get the voices of everyone else out of our head, that's when we can be still, that's when we can be silent. And it is in that stillness and that quiet is where we find peace. It's where we tune into the frequency of peace to be able to truly feel ourselves, to truly meet ourselves at our intrinsic value. You should never ever give your power to anybody else to set your value for you. And if you have, now is the time to call your power back, to rebuild your self-worth so that you can start a new chapter in your life.